Good afternoon, everybody. I'll call the Plan Commission to order. Call the roll. Kim? Jerry?
Here.
Marilyn?
Here.
Ryan?
Here.
All right. If you're able, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from April 11th?
So moved.
Moved in second. Questions? Seeing none. All those in favor, state aye.
Aye.
All right, minutes are approved. First, we got application for conditional use and sign permit with exceptions by Sign Effectives Inc. to install new signage for Qdoba located at 3551 Washington. Steve?
All right, thanks, Mayor. Let's see here. I lost my packet here with my stuff. All right. So Don Numader is here from Sign Effects, and basically what we're taking a look at is the Qdoba at 3551 Washington Avenue frontage road. You can see that they have 3 existing signs on the building. They are going through a corporate reimage, and so previously the signage was identified as Qdoba Mexican Grill, and today it's the new slogan is Qdoba Mexican Eats. When you take a look, you can see that they have a sign that faces the Walmart parking lot, so this is their front entrance side. They also have 2 signs that face the frontage road as you're driving, one on the east side and then one facing Washington Avenue. The reason why they're replacing those signs, the maximum is 2 signs that they're allowed. In 2000, when Qdoba was built, the Plan Commission had granted a variance at that time, allowing move a little bit next door and talk about the old Dalton Carpet. So we were just here with Qdoba, and now we're here with Dalton Carpet, and basically what we're taking a look at is there's Kevin Byrne here from JSD, Jim Hansberry from Geneva Pacific, and I'm sorry, sir, it was Sil Metzner, who's half owner of Dalton Carpet at this point in time and is selling the property. So what we're after is we're just taking a look at the Dalton Carpet facility, and there's a new purchaser interested in purchasing the property, and their intent is to lease the property to Napa Auto Parts. Before they purchased the property, there was some concerns with the minimum amount of parking that's located at the site. When you look at it, indoor sales and service, there's a certain amount of parking that's required, 1 space per 300 square feet. So they are requesting a variance to verify. Basically, what's been done is there's 18 spaces at the site, and the applicant just wants to verify that the Plan Commission is acceptable and to grant that variance so that the new owner knows that they've received the approvals necessary to have those 18 parking spaces for Napa. Napa is just an auto parts store. There's about 2,000 square feet of indoor area that can be used for sales and service, and about 8,000 of it is used for inventory and warehousing. So they feel that the parking is more than adequate. It's just a matter of wanting to get the variances from the Plan Commission so that the purchaser feels comfortable with that. There are a couple of comments. Right now, there is a dumpster enclosure in this area that is kind of banged up and would need, if you can kind of see in this picture here that there's a little bit of materials, pallets, the dumpster fence is all banged up. So if there's an enclosure that's to be used at that site, those dumpster enclosure needs to be screened and enclosed. And then the only other item is Napa currently is located at 2817 South Business Drive, and they have a temporary banner affixed to city street trees in the right of way. So we're gonna ask that that gets removed immediately at that site because we don't allow for temporary signage in the right of way, especially when it's affixed to the city street trees. So those are a couple of conditions that we'd be putting on the request. So I can answer any questions, and then the applicants are here as well.
Jerry?
Oh, no, it was still.
Oh, sorry, okay. Does the applicant have any questions?
I can't hear. Would you be able to come up to the microphone, sir?
We were actually at the site today, and we noticed the same thing about the dumpster enclosure, and we would plan to put a new dumpster enclosure in there and make sure that that looks the way we want it to look and encloses the dumpster and kind of clean up that area. So we've already kind of noticed that as well, so we would do that. And we don't have a problem with the temporary sign at our temporary location, and I was not aware that there was one there.
Sure.
On the trees, but we know that we put one on the building, but we will address that as well.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Ryan?
Yeah, and you don't see any issues with the 18 parking spots? With my code is 34?
No, we don't. You know, we had, that would be probably more than a lot of our stores that we have throughout our 5-state footprint. And also, you know, in talking with the former owner, they never had any issues with that parking and they used about the same amount of that store for retail. And so we're looking at around 2,500 square feet for retail. Most of our, you know, we deliver a lot of our parts to all the shops that we work with, et cetera. So we don't see a real issue with a lot of cars there for retail. So that we think that's going to be more than enough for us.
Okay, very good, thank you.
All right.
Motions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Any objection? Chair votes aye. That's approved. Gentlemen, thank you.
Okay.
Next.
You bet.
Next, item 7, application for conditional use with, application for conditional use with exceptions by Quash's Construction to construct a new covered drive-through canopy at Camp Evergreen at 2776 North 31st Place. Steve?
Yeah, this was just a little bit of a conversation between the applicant and I. One of the things that when the Plan Commission looked at this at March 28th, no problem in terms of the design and the elements. There was just a little bit of confusion in terms of a little bit of the design. There were some stone columns shown. In this case, what they're indicating is based on budget, some of the COVID issues and things like that, and some of the pricing, that they would prefer to go with the rough sawn cedar compared to the stone that was originally there. And I didn't see a real issue with that, but I just wanted it to come back to the Plan Commission because we had approved it previously with stone. And so when you take a look at some of the pictures, you can see that there isn't a lot of, you have the stone in the chimney, but other than that, it's really a lot of a similar material, correct, Matt? So staff is recommending approval.
Anything else? Questions, motions from commission members?
Move to approve, subject to staff recommendations. Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any objection? Chair votes aye. That's approved. Thank you. May 9th, next meeting. Jerry?
Take it easy.
You got it, Jerry.
No, I'm just making sure, because I lose track.
Yeah, yep,
With that new number.
yeah.
We'll get that on there.
All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
Maybe I don't want it.
What is the date
Can't
of
wait.
the next meeting?
May 9th.
May 9th.
Okay, the night.